Guys, welcome in.
Oh, mate, I timed that put to perfection. You tried to catch me lacking, yeah?
No,
Is that you?
I deliberately waited for you to stop because I wanted to spare your blushes. Because, guys, whilst the mic was muted and the lovely intro song was playing out, Josh is just there, like, going proper, I boost you. Like, 1 minute he's a geezer, next minute he's a little girl. It's like, man's got some vocals on him.
Song, isn't it?
Fucking
good song, and we love it.
Guys, episode number 49, I Booze You. It's been it's been a while. Like we've been up and down. We've been up and down, and yeah, there have been some obstacles, but we're back. We are back.
Yeah, man. Josh, yeah, businessmen.
Josh, how are we today? How's
mate,
things?
Mate, I'm good. I've had a week, man. I've had an exciting week. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a good week. What the fuck? What is that?
It's the mic.
What did you just move? Oh, your mic.
Yeah,
bro. It looked like a plant pot. It looks like a plant. I'm like,
please.
I'm like, have you got a haunted plant pot in your room? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we're getting ready. This is Halloween. We're just there, ready for Halloween.
I'm good, man. Thomas, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I get to use this the new shot glass. I couldn't get the one I wanted with a Chebs in
with
that.
The titties.
Yeah, I would have allowed, mate. I would have got packed in, man. But yeah. Fucking yeah, man, we're good. I'm excited to try these Vault City sour beers you haven't tried yet. But before we get into that, guys, a disclaimer. So this podcast is solely for entertainment purposes only. We do not advocate the overconsumption of alcohol, and we certainly do not promote binge drinking. All guests have the choice whether they wish to consume alcohol or not, and it is their responsibility to drink responsibly. And with that being said, I don't know if you saw my message in the chat, but we're going to go for TFM first.
Woo! TFM. So for anyone who is unaware, I've been taking Thomas on a little educational trip, should we say, into the realm of beers. So for anyone who has been watching 49 episodes in, you'll probably know Thomas has an awful beer palate.
What do you mean? It's not awful.
Quite frankly, it is fucking shit.
Listen, it goes down and I don't taste it. Oh shit.
Much like your mum to me, mate.
We're on about beers.
Yeah, hold that.
Fuck me, walked into that.
So I've tried to take Thomas away from Sandy Miguel, Stella, Rum and Coke. We're venturing out.
We like St. Michael.
Yeah. Oh shit, I need to restart. I need to refresh my thing. Yeah.
My palate isn't that bad. I just drink. I drink stuff, and to be fair, like I don't really have the opportunity unless I like order stuff in. Like I don't actually drink that much. No, my palate's good. Look, we've got some exotic Jamaican liquor.
Wine. It's a Jamaican tonic wine. I can't even see you, and I already know what.
You already know. It's there, chat. You see that catch here? Hold that. Sandy Miggs. Yes, Sandy Miggs. Sandy Miggs all right, but to be honest, I've gone off it.
Why can I just not see you?
Because you're short. Like, look, chat. You can just see.
No.
You can just see forehead.
No. As in, I cannot see you on video at all. It's fine. We'll make it work. I have to talk to myself. It's fine.
Okay, I'll have a look at that. But yeah, you were saying taking me on a trip.
So we bought a Vault City mix box, just to kind of like, get his toes wet a little bit. And I'd say it's been a very positive experience.
Not just my toes. Yeah.
But we are down to the last two beers. We're down to the last two beers, and then who knows? Maybe we'll carry it. Yeah, we're gonna carry on. We love to.
We're saying last beer.
Actual last beer. So today, chat, we've got the triple fruited mango. This is a fucking strong one as well. This is a 6.2%. To be fair, I still don't know why I can't see you, and I feel like I'm literally just like chatting.
No. I know why you I know why you can't, and I've.
But yeah, so this is a 6.2% beer, and while Thomas fixes that, let's read this. Triple fruited mango. We've taken all the rich, juicy Alfonso mango of our original session sour and multiplied it by 3 times the aroma, 3 times the flavor. It's a tropical adventure that's fresh, juicy, bold. How did they put me in this can? That's crazy. How have they done that? Yeah, fresh, juicy, and bold. Paired with our mouth-watering base beer. The result is a lingering tartness. Thomas is in here as well. With each mouthful perfectly balances the sweetness of the fruit. Right, let's fucking crack this open because I'm excited for this. I am excited for this, guys. We do actually have a lot to talk about this week. I've had a good week, man. I've had a good week. But I'm watching Thomas struggle with that.
No, it didn't crack. It didn't crack in the same way the others did.
Oh,
let me sniff it from the can. I love sniffing.
Oh, she's a juicy one. She is.
Oh,
she's
kind of thick as well.
God
damn.
You imagine if any blind people ever listened back to this podcast and it's just us going, "Whoa, she's thick, she's juicy."
Yeah, or just my missus in the other room. It's just like, oh, is it just you and Josh tonight? I'm like, yeah. It's like, I'll be keeping the can for memories. Right, let's give it a sniff.
That actually fucking smells unreal. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's quite. Is it to me or is it quite carbonated?
That's what I thought. That's why, like, when it was pouring out, honestly, I thought I was pouring out Monster. Like, with how fucking look at that. Look at her. What glass is that we're what's the chalice of choice?
My 3 Colts Tavern glass that I acquired by asking and didn't take.
Oh, that's like, do you ever get that in your pub? It's like, oh, if I take, can I take the glass? It's just like, doesn't bother me. It's just one less for me to wash. It's like, I don't give a shit.
Right, can we get into this? Because I can't lie, I'm gassed for this. Cheers, Thomas.
Gagging for
Happy Friday.
And a drink as well. Ooh.
Oh.
For a mango, I wasn't expecting it to be as sour as it was.
Jeez, that is a banger, man. That is fucking gorgeous.
To be fair, like, when you look at it from it, I don't know, it literally just looks like, you know, when you pour Monster, like, it's just thick.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
It's kind of muddy as well, but it's nice. It's muddy, but not muddy.
Look at your arsehole.
Whoa.
That is a belter. Holy.
Well, she's good. She's good. And any shop redemptions, we will be doing it at some point, but obviously we wanted the first thing in our mouth to be this mango. So
it is carbonated. You hear it? It's carbonated. That's weird. Is it supposed to be carbonated?
Triple fruited. What does that mean, guys? Anyone know the definition of triple fruited? Do let us know. No, I'm joking.
No.
I'm joking.
Please tell me you're...
I'm joking.
Right, Thomas. Let's get into talking about our week. So you go first because I've got a lot to talk about. Your week been? What's been going on, man? What's been going on in the world, Thomas?
Pretty much. It's just been working. Table tennis. To be honest, like, I don't know. The only thing that I've done that hasn't been either of those things is watch Arsenal versus City, and that went the way it went.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
We didn't play bad. We had a game plan in the first half. We had to change it in the second half. Right. We had 3% of the ball in the second half. 3% of the ball.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And 2 of our outfield players, it's not one, it'd be different, it was 1. 2 of our outfield players played over, was it 85 minutes? And didn't manage a single successful pass.
Yeah, do you know, fuck that is, by the way. Do you know, fuck that actually is.
Well, that's the position we got put in, but to be honest, like, a point in the Etihad's never a bad thing. Man, when we were 2-1 up, we were 2-1 up for obviously, like, most of the game, like quite a lot of the game. So I was getting the drinks in, and I was gearing up for an Arsenal victory. So when
gearing up, yeah,
yeah, getting the bags in as well.
Let's get the bags.
When that happened, I was just like, right, I'm going. So then I just went to training. Just slapped some balls about, and played table tennis as well.
Yeah, and played some table tennis. Yeah,
man, it was a long day, but we didn't play badly.
So my first question is, because I know how I feel about it. Obviously, you know, I'm a neutral. I don't give a fuck about the Premier League.
I mean, it was. I understand. It was since Van Persie's volley, wasn't it? That
Yeah. Oh, mate, that was stupid as fuck, man. That was stupid. I know how I feel. I genuinely think that if you didn't get that red card, you would have won that game. Genuinely, I honestly believe that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I agree.
I would love to know what was going through. Who was it? Was it Trossard who got sent off? Was it Trossard?
Trossard, yeah.
I'd love to know what is going through his head. Right, he's already on a yellow card. Right,
which he got for shirt pulling, which stupid.
Right, you're 2-1 up at half time at City. There's like 15 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Right, the ball that was being played when the tackle occurred was going fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Was literally going nowhere. So why did he even commit that foul? It makes no sense to me.
The thing is, it was like he went into the back of him, and then like the thing is, I generally watched it over and over again and again. I don't think he kicked the ball away. I generally think he meant to switch the play to Martinelli, but by that point he'd already committed the foul. So anything he does after that is like right.
Yeah, it's just add on.
So it's the new rule for this season, and I think I can't remember the exact wording, but it goes along the lines of if you like disrupt the flow or like the progression of the game, i.e. like you're basically it comes down as time wasting, and then there's another sort of very like specific point where they say if you let's say you kick the ball away but you kick it towards a direction where like a free kick's being taken, as in you pass it back to him, it's fine. But if you kick the ball away, I don't actually know what the measurements are, but if you kick it away like X, like that's why Declan Rice one was so small, and he's just kicked it that way.
Declan Rice! You heard of Uncle Ben? Uncle Declan's.
Uncle Dex.
Declan's Rice. Declan's Rice. When your mum asked you where your younger brother's rice is, where's Declan's Rice?
Yeah, we ain't got Ben's, we got Declan's. But fucking mate, so in general, maybe this one is quite strong. Like we need to try a bit more.
He's already fucking out. But yeah, like I said, for me personally, if he doesn't get that second yellow card, I genuinely think you guys win that game. 100%.
Like, the thing is, I don't. The decisions, they just seem harsh because in games literally where Arsenal are involved in and the other team have done the same, it's not happened. Like Slobosar had it the other week for Liverpool. Literally in the Brighton game that we drew, the fucking geezer that went on to score. Like the thing is, it happens. It will just kill games, and you know Arsenal just seem to be the early victims of this new rule. But obviously, the players.
Well, we're not playing the victim.
No, but what I was literally gonna say is they seem to be the early victims of this new rule, but maybe it's just something that the players are not understanding it.
Yeah, they need to get used to. Yeah.
Yeah. So they just need to like stupid things like that. Like you've already committed the foul on a yellow, which is dumb enough. Like without this new rule, and then like kicking the ball, you're kind of asking for it, and then obviously all it takes is like players to be like, oh, like the opposing players, the City players to be like, oh, red card, and you know all the fans at the Etihad like screaming and shouting. I mean, all the fans, like all 10 fans screaming and shouting, and then the refs were already, you know, the decision's already been made for him. You've kind of made the refs decision, like, you know, you've left him no choice there. He kind of has to send you off. Yeah. It's a yellow. But it's not a straight red. It's a yellow. But you're already on that yellow. Yeah, no, of course. You have to go, man.
See, so for me personally, I actually did want Arsenal to win because obviously, you're an Arsenal fan. I want to see my mates teams to do well. I also did want them to lose, so I was working.
You live in Woolwich too, surely. Like that's your.
No. Because so I'm watching the game, and good friend of the channel, Dodie, just came in and just sat and chilled out while I was working. So we were watching the game.
Yeah.
And there's this one fucking Arsenal fan who came in, and oh my fucking god, right? You genuinely would have thought that Arsenal were playing the best football the world has ever seen. This guy is banging on. Every time Arsenal clear the ball, he's going, we're fucking gonna do it! We're gonna fucking... And I'm sat there, and I'm like, I hope Man City fucking score. And they fucking scored. I'm not joking. He drank his drink, went, right, I'm off, see you later. Fucking left. I'm like, thank fuck for that. Like, this dude, honestly, you would have thought that Arsenal had, like, saved his child from a burning house.
Yeah.
Like every time they cleared the ball away, he's like, "Oh, we're gonna fucking do it! Our defense is fucking incredible!" And I'm like,
"That's like one of the. That's one of the. I don't know if you lot can hear the redemption, but I have a redemption on the channel. It's Don Robbie. Basically, the context of it, he's on his way to West Brom and he's doing a score prediction in the car, and they use it as a soundboard on DR Sports when like to cook him and stuff, and it's like. oh, let me know your prediction. I'm going 2-1, but all I'm going to say is, and then at the end he goes, we're going to do this. And then they all fucking, they just use that as like a soundbite to fucking, whenever they're trolling him on like Best of Enemies and stuff.
Yeah.
But mate, it could have been
2-1,
but...
I was just like, man, I can't listen to this guy, man. Can't listen to this guy. And then he's banging on about how Man City, what was it he said? He said Pep Guardiola, Pep will never be the best manager in history because he walked into one of the best teams in the world. And I looked at him and I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you fucking mean?
Not really.
He's going, yeah, it's true. And I'm like, mate, you could have the best team in the world and do fuck all with it. Like, you still need to, like, I mean, what a stupid fucking thing to say.
Man City were, like, good before Pep. Don't get me wrong. Like, Pellegrini was a great manager. But some of the players that have been coming in now, and even some of the players that Pellegrini brought in, they weren't ready-made. Like, we're not going to act like Phil Foden was lighting it up because he was there at Man City. We're not going to act like Phil Foden was lighting up the league when Pellegrini was there. So, to be fair, City, obviously, they're going to be criticised for the amount they spend. They're obviously getting a lot of stick, and rightly so, for all the charges and stuff, because it's like, it's setting a very bad precedent for future seasons. Yeah. And I'm not saying for a minute, there's a lot of people like, oh, like, surely Arsenal should have won that. Listen, you don't want to be the team that has an asterisk next to your Premier League title. We didn't win the league. Whether they, comply to financial fair play and all that, that's kind of besides the point. But also, like, there's two ways of looking at it. But the thing is, if that's why, like, winning against City for us would have been such a... Listen, I think we could take a lot of confidence from the game. I think we have them... I do think we are a lot closer to them, than we have been in previous seasons. They've got a lot of players that are coming. I mean, it helps that Kai Havertz within like 10 seconds has just taken Rodri out of the season. So if anything, that's mental. That's mental that he's done that. He's not made a single pass all game, but he's probably done the most. He's had the most impact on Arsenal's season by cleaning Rodri out. Listen, it's not good, but Rodri out is obviously,
it's a game, isn't it?
Mate,
it's a game.
They have it every time Rodri's on the pitch, or even when he's not. They're like games with Rodri, games without Rodri, because he went on that mad fucking run, didn't he? And I think they fucked it in Madrid. I can't remember, but yeah, like, to be honest, like, City have got a few players that are coming to the end of their tether for like, the next few seasons. You might get like a decent season out of De Bruyne again, but it's
but mate, do you know what? And not to be like that guy, man, but I don't think it matters when you got Haaland. Like,
and then that's goal. It. That's it. Like, Aguero was the main Donny. They needed someone. They got someone. Like, if they can constantly like replace and replenish that sort of main goal threat.
And then, to be fair, we did have this conversation as well. I'd actually be quite interested where you stand on this. So, obviously, Haaland is still young. I think he's 24.
Yeah, not young enough to be up for Young Player of the Year, but 24, 25. Not in his prime years, basically, in terms of football,
So the conversation that we had in the pub was, if he is able to carry on a similar sort of, like, path, like, trajectory, will he be the greatest striker of all time?
Yeah.
I think yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, so then we spoke about, obviously, the GOATs, right? Ronaldo, Messi. But they're both very good for very different reasons.
Yeah.
Right? I think in terms of out-and-out striker, I think Haaland will be the best goal scorer ever.
Yeah.
Right? So, you had Ronaldo for, like, the skills, right?
He was an X-Factor player, Ronaldo. He was like a big, like, and had a good free kick in him. Not that Messi didn't, but then Messi was sort of like a big game player. It was...
Right? But in terms of, like, finishing and scoring goals, I don't see a world where Haaland is not the greatest of all time. Like what's his stat? Like 100 goals in 104 games.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Donny. I want to say it was Mark Quinn, but I can't remember. But it was a quote, and it was like, he wished. So obviously, Erling Haaland's dad, Alfie Haaland, also played for Manchester City. And I think Mark Quinn, I can't remember if it was him, said he wishes Roy Keane had two-footed his dad in the nuts. Because then he'd still have about 5 of his Premier League records.
Yeah, I did see that.
He goes in, like, if he stays as he is, like, he takes Shearer's Premier League
easy.
record. But that's why, like, someone like Kane, I'm like, listen, I can see with Kane it's a bit different because Kane, in terms of like a natural finisher and everything, like, there's a lot, like, honestly, it might sound controversial because Haaland's got a purple patch at the minute and Kane's sort of doing what he does regardless, but in a lesser league. But still, like, I'd put Bayern Munich and Man City on a similar sort of level. There's not much to separate them. But in terms of those two, there's not much in it, you know. Like, there really isn't.
To be fair, I think the main difference between
age at the minute.
No, not even that. Just I don't recall a goal from Kane like that really like sticks in my mind where he's like dropped the shoulder, taking on a defender. Like Kane is to me a poacher. That is like, and he's good at that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that lessens his stat as a striker, but I can't recall a time where I've seen Kane like drop a shoulder and fucking do two defenders to go on and score. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think this is why as well. Like when we talk about England, that's why I personally felt really sorry for Harry Kane during the Euros because our team was not set up for him like that at all, which is why he really fucking struggled.
Yeah.
Right. Which is why coming off the back of like a record fucking goal scoring season at Bayern, he comes to the Euros and does nothing, right? Takes up an empty spot, basically. I understand what you mean completely. Like in terms of like finishing, they are pretty fucking
There was
similar.
that argument for ages. You put Kane in because when Kane obviously had his last season at Tottenham, and then Haaland was sort of like obviously just come to the Premier League, and everyone was saying you put Haaland in that. You put Kane in that team, that Man City team instead of Haaland, he bags probably the same, if not more. And it's like sometimes it's like yes, but it's like make it sound so easy. Like listen, these players make it look easy, but that's like saying, listen, you put me or you there with De Bruyne. Like don't mean we're gonna bag them. Like they make it easy. They make their own luck. They make their own opportunities.
100%. I think the thing I'm interested to see is how Haaland ages because he's considerably taller than Messi and Ronaldo, and to be a striker and be that tall, that's hard. You like you lose your strength and speed very fucking quick, right? When you're that tall,
you don't know. I think he's deceptively quick though. Like you think of a lot of the tall strikers.
Yeah,
that in the Premier League.
he is, but I think that's just genetics, right? Like, if you are taller, you do generally lose those kind of attributes about you considerably quicker than
Peter Crouch and Andy Carroll.
I mean, unless you take on the same sort of approach to, I guess, your art, if you want to call it that, as Ronaldo, right? Because you remember when Ronaldo was at Man United the first time and he was unbelievable.
Yeah,
he was like a runt.
He was an out and out winger. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was a runt, wasn't he? Like there was nothing of him. He was getting fucking bullied off the ball, and then he basically just devoted his entire craft to
So Nike offered him and Rooney the same sort of deal. Like, listen, like we're getting in terms of an actual not like a sponsorship, but it was like, listen, Nike HQ, it's yours. Like basically, you can become whatever you want to become. Like basically, it was just a free pass to be like, go and get ripped. Ronaldo took it, Rooney didn't, and it's just one of them where if Rooney had taken it, would he have been any better? I don't know, but can't really compare.
See, I don't know. Like Rooney to me is, and probably will be the last ever pub lad that makes it as a footballer.
Yeah.
Because you remember when Rooney first started for
Everton? 16 scored against Arsenal. I remember it.
Not even for Everton, for Man United. Because realistically, no one fucking remembers those days unless you're a diehard footballer. I remember him seeing that game when he comes on, and I'm like, I think he just got on a bus from my pub and fucking slung on. Hey, what the fuck?
What?
You didn't see that?
What?
There's new animated things.
Listen, whatever you're doing, it's Juju, right?
I literally just went like that.
It literally looks like Rooney's been slung a kit. Get your boots on, get your shoes.
Get your boots on. Literally, yeah. But yeah, sorry, I don't know why I went off that tangent, but yeah. So, like I said, if Haaland is able to carry on the same sort of trajectory, I think he will be the undisputed best striker of all time.
Watch him turn into an Andy Carroll. And for context, Andy Carroll's playing in the 4th division of French football, but he's playing for Bordeaux. And I'm thinking, did they have like a really bad like double back-to-back relegation? Because Bordeaux used to be up there. He's playing for Bordeaux and he's on £750 a week. But he said it's
fucking hell.
He's basically paying to play. He's not like making much, but he said it's never been about the money. It's always been about the football, which I respect.
Yeah, it should. Mate, see, but those kind of footballs just don't exist anymore for me. They don't. It's not a thing, is it anymore?
No, everyone's like, it started. I was talking to someone literally when I was watching the Arsenal City game, Liverpool fan. I was saying like, it was starting even before like the Saudi money and stuff. It was like when Shanghai, they wanted this Chinese Super League and they were pulling all the sort of like main Brazilian players, but like the sort of like fringe Brazilian first team players. So they were getting like Oscar, Hulk, who were all obviously, Oscar was in a very successful Chelsea team and Hulk was always linked to the Premier League. Like they were pulling those sorts of players. And I think they got Eto'o and
Oscar as well from Chelsea, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Oscar's the first sort of big one, and it was but it never really like took off. And that's the only way that, in the most polite way possible, that these leagues will be able to like compete with the big European leagues. Is they have
100%.
And the only way that they're going to prize these big players like from European clubs, because obviously Hulk came from Zenit. And not saying that the Russian league's great anyway. And to be fair, for him, the amount of racial discrimination he got playing for Zenit, he's thinking, fuck that, I'd rather go to China and make more money and not get bananas thrown at me on the pitch. But like, the thing is, it was like, that's the only way they're going to do it, because we know the quality of football's not good. Like, the only reason people give a shit about the Saudi league now is obviously there's Benzema and Mane and Mahrez, but it's Ronaldo. Ronaldo's the first big one to go there. So it's like, if it's good enough for Ronaldo, quote unquote, then
it's good enough for me.
Regardless of the money, it's like, listen, we'll go there. Ivan Toney, like I think is a
I'm glad you said that. So I didn't want to like make this episode about football. So I was going to say like the last thing that I wanted to talk about, because I didn't know if we'd mentioned it.
My bad.
Ivan Toney, man, the fuck are you doing? Like Ivan Toney now will never ever wear an England shirt.
That's what I said. I think after the Euros, during the Euros, there was a real opportunity for him. He got his chance, took his penalty.
100%.
I think he feels. Obviously, Kane starts. Kane's the main striker we have. But in like next major
2 years.
No, at the minute, I'm talking right now, because Tony's not exactly young. I'm thinking the next major tournament, Ivan Toney doesn't see himself as a starter, which is similar to what Jamie Vardy did. But Jamie Vardy retired from international football altogether. Was just like, nah, it's Leicester for me. Ivan Toney's obviously gone for the money to, well, he might have gone to get, there's not, listen, he's going to get first team football at Brentford. He's obviously gone for the money. I was trying to justify another reason why he would have gone, but there ain't one. But maybe in his head, he's like, right, Solanke's made this big move to Spurs now. Ollie Watkins has had a pretty impactful Euros for England. He doesn't even probably see himself in like just behind Kane. If he was just behind Kane, it's like, listen, he's going to get his game time, stay with Brentford, or maybe just go to Arsenal. If you go to Arsenal and start, and we have a good season, and maybe we actually third time to try and win the Premier League, like, you're banging on the door, man. Like, we've got players, it's mainly Ben White, but like, who don't even want to play like for England, but are just happy playing at Arsenal. If you're not caring about, like, I'm thinking, if you don't care about England, that's evident in your move to Saudi. But I'm thinking for your own career, like, you've had Arsenal and Tottenham wanting you. Tottenham have, I think, got a better deal getting Solanke anyway. Like, surely for your own career, you'd want to stay in the Premier League.
Yeah, for definitely.
But obviously, you've done it for the money, so.
Yeah, which sucks, but is what it is, you know. Yeah, so that's not football talk, because we could talk about that. Roll on 2020.
Right, I feel like we've drunk enough of this now. Do we want to give it a rating before we do this? Shot redemption?
Yeah, I actually do. I think this might be a little bit controversial.
It's getting. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting a bit more. It's getting more sour as it goes on. Like I've said in the previous ones, the longer I don't want that to, because I've not left some of these this long before rating them, and now it's. Listen, I think this one was surprisingly sour for a mango sour beer anyway. Like, not that
really
mango's not a sour fruit, like, in general.
True.
But compared to obviously the typical lemon, lime, and all the others.
Yeah.
But what are you thinking? What's the general consensus?
So what's the first thing that we're rating it on?
So taste, yeah.
5 out of 5.
You think it's 5 out of 5?
Yeah, that is fucking beautiful. I could drink this.
What did we give the cloudy lemonade?
We gave it 8. That was either 4.5 or 5.
Where have I put the ratings on my phone? I know I've put them on my Canva, but to be honest, I won't even look at those. We'll just do it like, okay. The thing is, I think the cloudy lemonade one is better overall. The taste, I think cloudy lemonade is a bit better, but it doesn't mean they both can't be 5s. I guess it's like a Messi Ronaldo thing, isn't it? We found a Messi and Ronaldo of sour. Sorry, I said no football. Yeah. We found the Messi and Ronaldo of sour beers. Yeah, this is the Ronaldo. The lemonade is the Messi for sure. I'll give it a 5. I give it a 5 as well. I can't argue with that. If I'm giving it 4, 4.5, then I'm saying something's wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah. What's the next category do? Does it smell?
Aroma.
I'm gonna give it a 5. I must admit, I do have a little bit of a cold.
I also have been like, yeah.
And all I can smell is mangoes, fresh mangoes. Like, it's triple mango. Like, I can't not give it a 5. Like, there's nothing.
This is going to be another day where I take a COVID test thinking I've got COVID because I can't smell anything and I just don't have COVID.
Right. There's nothing that I'm smelling from this.
That's like untoward.
With a cold that I'm not like. Yeah. Like, it's a 5. Like, it smells like a mango beer. It literally, like I said, I've got a bit of a cold. If I didn't have a cold, mate, this would smell fucking...
I need to taste it to smell it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course.
I might just smell the glass. Yeah, go on. Go on. We'll give it... What'd you say? We'll give it that, yeah.
Well, I'm giving it a 5. I'm personally going to give it 5. It smells like triple mangoes. That's right. Like, there's nothing else to it.
Smells
like it does what it says.
Smells like Monster. We'll give it a 5.
Okay, the next one is where it gets controversial. The sour. I'd like you to go first.
I don't think it's a 5. Not a 5.
Okay, so for anyone listening back, right? For the sourness rating on a scale of the 1 to 5, 5 is the ideal level of sour that we would like it, right? So 1 is no, it's way off the mark.
Yeah.
Either it's ridiculously too sour or it's not sour enough. 5 is right. That is on the money. That is what I want it to be.
Yeah.
Oh, he's thinking. Oh, it's a controversial one.
He's drinking. He ain't thinking. Can hear the cogs wearing probably in the mic. Sticky one still. Let's move on to the other flavour and then come back. Nah, joking. No.
Oh, you really are thinking about this. It's like radio fucking silence, bro. You good?
5.
What? That's on the money for you.
I've just and I've let it sit for a little bit as well, and it's still good.
Okay.
5.
5. Fucking hell. I'm giving this a 1.
What?
In terms of sourness, this is not what. Okay, right. Listen. Right. Let me land. The reason why I say that is because, right, if I wanted to, I could put water in this and I could drink this to squash every day.
You sick bastard.
Right? Every day. And I would not even know it was a sour beer. Like, it is sour, but it's
surely that's a good thing. Some of those that are like, listen, it feels like...
No, actually, because I like that sour taste of the beer. This, for me, is on the sourness, it's 5 in taste, 5 in aroma, but in sourness, it's a 1, which makes no fucking sense. But if you're going 5, then it'll have to go, what, 3?
Okay, we found a Marmite beer.
No, because I'm not saying I don't like it. In terms of flavors, I think it's one of the best flavors we've reviewed.
He hates it, guys. He hates it.
Well, it's a belter. It's a fucking banger.
You're a belter, right?
Yeah, go on, mate. You belt out.
3.5.
No, 3. Bro, you're not about to fucking listen. We're not bidding. It's going in the middle.
Hey.
2 from either side is 3.
You shit on floor. €20 fine.
Which gives it an overall of 13 out of 15.
Yeah, I'll go 3.5.
Yeah,
3.5.
No, we're not going 3.5.
He said yes. He said yes. It's locked in. It's locked in. Yeah, we'll go 3 then. Go on.
All right.
He said yes though, chat. You heard him. Right. So that was the triple fruited mango Vault City. So actual last beer.
Yeah, this is the actual last beer. Shout out to Gang Alive Tom for the famous last beer quote.
Is this gonna do anything after we've had that last one?
What?
Like we've had the stronger one before the weaker one. Is this gonna?
I genuinely think this could be a sleeper pick.
No, I think
could be a sleeper.
That's what I'm saying. I think it'll be quite nice.
Yeah.
And it's not even going to touch the sides. And yo, big man, bro, holy! You say his name, he's here. Welcome in.
Actual last beer.
Actual last beer. So far, it's safe to say that Cloudy Lemonade is winning.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. For
and
now,
closely followed by the flavor we've just done, TFM.
Yeah, shout out the TFM.
Hold that.
Go on,
now
mate.
we're on the Capri Crush.
Give us a read. Go on.
Oh, we're reading. Okay. Sour beer, product of Scotland. Beer.
Are you fucking retarded, big man?
Ingredients in bold. Water.
We're not fucking reading the ingredients. Read the blood. I want to crack into this, man. I'm gassed for this one.
Cracking. Right. So, Vault City Capri Crush. So, a session sour for summer, inspired by the beautiful island of Capri. This summer crushable fruited sour beer was conditioned on Italian lemon juice, blood orange, and guava. Refreshing, like a week off in the sun.
This is going to bang.
And Josh loves a week off in the sun. If you know, you know.
I do love a week off in the sun. Right, let's crack this open. Let's pour up, and I can talk about my week because, mate, I've had a good week. So
a week with a week with your son.
Yeah. New phone with this. First of all, your boy is going to Formula One at Silverstone next year, which I'm very excited for.
Sorry, that smell just caught me off a bit. I don't know, man. It's kind of ponging. But yeah, I saw that. When is Silverstone? I know it's next year because it's this year already.
It's the weekend of the 6th of July next year.
Okay.
I'm not going to the actual race because that is fucking expensive, man.
So what are you going to? Like some little they do some little undercard for it. Like, no, it's not boxing,
the Formula One is a 3-day event. So you have the practice session.
I know that, yeah.
On the Friday, the qualifying on the Saturday, and then the race on Sunday. So we're going to the practice session.
You get spectators to all of those. I thought there's just something they televised, like to qualify, obviously, for the main grid. I didn't realize people go actually watch it.
You can go to all of them.
Shit, fair play.
Yeah. So we're going to the practice session because the people that I've spoke to who have been before say that in terms of like value for your money, the practice session is the best. You get to see the Formula 3, the Formula 2, the Formula 1, and then the Porsche Super Cup cars. They normally do like, especially at Silverstone, they bring out a lot of like the old, like iconic historical cars.
Bangers.
You get a lot of press. You get to meet like drivers and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, which would be really good.
Would you say you're someone that's into cars?
I used to really be into cars. Yeah. I used to really be into Formula One. Really into Formula One. As in,
that's the cars I was into.
So when I was like early teenage years, my room. So I had 3 white walls, and then I had an orange wall with silver squares on it for the McLaren, team colors.
Yeah.
I used to be really big into Formula One.
Oh, you actually like as in a follower of the sport, not just like into cars in general.
Yeah. And then I kind of went off Formula One because, for me personally, the way that I see it, every car should be the same. Every single car should be the exact fucking same.
Because then it comes down to like what we say a lot of times.
Yeah, the driver.
Driver, not car, yeah.
Yeah, right. And it kind of went away from that, and then that's why the teams with the most money were fucking winning. And it wasn't because the drivers were necessarily better. It was just because the cars were fucking better.
I guess is that could you not apply that sort of same logic to a lot of different sports?
Yeah,
I'll try not
yes
to. I'll try
no.
not to bring up football, but obviously you're looking at the teams with the most money and spent.
No, not really, because not really, because even Man City can have a bad day, right?
Yeah.
Even Man City can have a bad day. Realistically, what's the chances of a Formula One car having a bad day?
Well, as in terms of in comparison to other Formula One cars, or like.
Yeah, right. So like, if you take so at the minute it's Red Bull. No, sorry, no, it's McLaren who are winning
McLaren
at the minute.
Mercedes, is it not? Yeah.
Yeah. No, right. It's not like the driver's going to be on form, but the car's had a bad day. Like,
the car's,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. The car's always going to be, going to be solid. Yeah.
All right. Let's cheers this because I want to get into this. I'm excited for this one. I'm not going to lie to you. Gin.
Smells putting me off. I think I just don't have guava and stuff enough to. Hold on, wait. I've not really tasted anything. I've still got the taste of the other one in my mouth.
Oh, that is a sleeper pick, you know.
Okay, now it's actually touched the back of the throat. Yeah, that'll do.
No. Me to your dad.
No. Down. Stop it.
Mate, right. that is fucking tasty. Holy.
So wait, let's remind ourselves what's in it. Reading the blurb. So we've got guava, orange, lemon, hops, yeast, and then the rest of it. So I think that's Spanish. I don't know the other languages. Yeah, Italian lemon juice, blood orange, and guava. So that's very yeah, I'm not surprised. That's very tasty.
Do you know what? I'm going to come out and say this right out the gate. This isn't my favourite flavour.
No.
However, would I drink this in a session over a lot of the others? Yes.
Oh yeah. I would drink this. I would drink this. If I had the choice between the two, I'd probably drink this over the mango one, personally. Just on pure, like, I think the taste is that good.
See, this, all right, and as controversial as this is, right, but you need to, like, let me land it, right?
More controversy, go on.
No, right, it's 26 degrees outside, right? The boys have just texted, pub, ? Beer garden, sunnies are on. A nice, ice cold can of this with the boys.
Is it 26? Is it 26 degrees in Woolwich or 26 in like Marbella?
In Marbs, definitely.
Yeah, 26 in Woolwich is just like, now stay in, man. But
I would rather drink this over the mango one.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think I would give it as high of a rating.
Yes.
Which doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, it does. We have to be fair. Like, what was that Liverpool fan? He's like, I think Sadio Mane is the best footballer in the world. Like, he knows it's not true, right? He's saying what he wants to appease his fan base on, like, the COP TV or whatever it's called. He knows it ain't true. But, like, in the moment, I don't know. This is a serious contender.
You know what is really interested? I'm really getting, like the orange, like, aftertaste.
And I wouldn't say, like, listen, in terms of fruits, I think orange is kind of mid. But, like...
Yeah, because orange is only good for the juice. That's it.
Yeah, and for mixer and stuff like that. But like even then, it's like I would prefer like I don't know, like maybe orange just over cranberry. But I've always between like apple juice, orange juice, I'd pick apple juice 10 times out of 10. For spirits and stuff, it's a bit different. You don't really have many apple spirits and stuff like that, but orange, like a blood orange gin and stuff like that, isn't bad. But I'd still go for something else, like a cherry. Or orange has just never been like, something I considered as like a main flavor that I like or a main fruit. But this is nice.
So I guess kind of like some of like I don't know, like the law we'll call it of like craft beer.
Yeah,
is there are two fruits that are predominant because they're the easiest to craft, right?
Lemon.
You got passion fruit and guava.
Really?
Because they're very like predominant taste, right? Okay. So a lot of craft beer companies make them.
Yeah.
Because you basically can't fuck it up, right? Because guava and passion fruits are nice anyway.
Wait, a quick one. Is it this carbonated as well?
No,
or
no,
is
no.
it like
It's
just?
flat.
I'm thinking, yeah, it's. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bit thingy on. No, look. Wait, hold on. We've got to do the test again. That's carbonated, Josh. I'm hearing, mate. I'm hearing, like, get a VAR. That's fucking.
Yeah.
That's something's happening there.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. It is, but it's very light.
Have all the others been flat, or have they been carbonated? Have we like?
They've all been flat, right? I feel
There's
like
no way we've left the last two as the carbonated ones. That's what's tripping. Like tripping
yeah, it
me out.
definitely is. Look.
Yeah, that's a yield. That's a yield, and that's not like a beer yield. That's gonna go down. That's like a Coke yield. It will go down in a bit. So when I was literally, me and Eva were having, we were having. What did we have? We had pad thai and stuff earlier. Very nice. And she wanted a Fanta, and I was pouring the Fanta, and I kept going, even though it was already, you know, when you get to the top of the glass and you can keep pouring, and it was like none of it was spilling. She's like, "Stop!" I'm like, "Look, it's not spilling. It's like it's going down as I'm pouring it. It's like, listen, you wanted me to pour your thing. I work in a bar, so fuck off." But yeah, it's one of them ones where it's not too fizzy. It's like quite nice, but it's not like, I don't know. It's not like some of the still ones, like that cloudy lemonade. Surely that was carbonated, right? It's lemonade. Like
no, it wasn't. I don't think it was.
Really? No, it wasn't.
Mark, if you're in chat, can you confirm or deny?
No, it wasn't. Because it was tasting like proper like Sicilian,
cloudy lemonade,
proper Sicilian lemons. Yeah, I don't even know if they're
Manchester Sicilian. You know, holy, he is locked in on his beer journey. Holy.
I like lemons. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Melons, I meant to say. It wasn't carbonated. I didn't think it was. It was like lemonades that the kids are selling on the store.
Right, we're going to enjoy this. I want to carry on talking about my week, right? I want to carry on talking about my week because I've had a good week. So, I was lucky enough to get tickets for Linkin Park.
You were?
I went to see them live
on
Tuesday night.
On a Tuesday? Mate, club going up on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Off the rip, I will genuinely say one of the best gigs I've ever been to in my life. Fucking incredible.
You go to gigs often?
Yeah, fairly often. But like the whole night was a bit of a movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie. So I was working in the morning because I was covering someone. So finished work 2, had a quick power nap, and then went off to the O2 to meet Marcus on Fire, a good friend of the channel's. Because he got a train down because he had a weekend off from work. Sorry, the afternoon off from work.
I was gonna ask where from, but I don't want to dox Mark. Yeah, let's not dox Mark. Let me just see where let me just see where his gift's from in game, and then
I was going with Joe. Joe had work, so he wasn't going to get there till later. So
good friend of the channel.
So it's quite funny. So I get to the O2 because me and Mark agreed we were going to meet in the Weatherspoons at the O2. Fucking riff off, by the way. So I get there. Well, I'm walking around, and I say to Mark, like, text him, like, "Oh, you know, what table is it?" Because I specifically said to him, "Can you get a table outside?" Because Weatherspoons in the O2 has a beer garden. If not, you have to go all the way round and then out the main entrance to fucking smoke. And I ain't about that. Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, got a table outside, smoking area."
You weren't trying to go slugging lettuce or nothing, no?
No, fuck slugging lettuce. That's just dead. That's close. So I'm like, "Oh, what table is it?" So then I so I ordered myself a Guinness, which, you know, Rocky era. Order Mark a Bud Light. That's what he was drinking. So I get there. This guy is triple parked already, right? Like by the time I fucking rolled up, which is fucked. And then so we're just sat there like chilling.
Mark.
yeah, literally. So we're sat there like we're just chilling, right? But so I guess to kind of like rewind it. So we really wanted standing tickets, me and Joe. Mark already had a standing ticket. Me and Joe got seats because these were like some of the hardest fucking tickets to get ever that I've ever got for a gig. They were fucking ridiculous, right? To the point where I think there was 370,000 people in the Ticketmaster queue for a 20,000 capacity venue, right? Yeah, like it was fucking difficult, right? But you know, hold it off, gone.
That's the level, yeah.
Right. So I'm like, all right, like, cool. It's not like ideal, but like it is what it is. Like you know, we're still going to be there.
Yeah, still gonna be.
So we're sat there. Joe rocks up, right? Joe's driving, so he doesn't really drink a lot. He has like a pint, and then goes on the Pepsis. And then Mark goes, they've released like last minute tickets. So the O2 hold tickets for like staff, production, families, yada yada. And then if people don't take them, they put them up for sale.
Yeah.
There's fucking standing tickets, right? The three of us, we're like on it.
So just to give context, so Mark already had a standing ticket.
Yeah.
And obviously that you're not, designated. You're just in the area because it's not a seat. You're not designated to stand. Are you designated to stand in a particular place, or can you go anywhere?
Yeah. You can go anywhere.
Okay, like, so you're on the map, like you're free for all. Yeah, so essentially, what you're gonna say, you paid for another ticket, although you had a ticket. I'm just like, for some people, the concept of that is a bit mental. It's like, why are you buying another ticket when you've got a ticket?
Okay, right, but like there's depth to this, right?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to put it out there because some people are like, wait, why are you talking about buying tickets? You're there, so I'm just getting. So go for it.
So we're sat there, we're all trying to get in. It's like the website's crashing. The website's coming up with like, so basically they do this stupid thing where if you refresh too many times, it flags you as like a bot and fucking kicks you out.
Oh yeah.
Right. So we must have been trying for a good like 50 minutes to try and snatch these fucking.
So when were you doing this? Was this before or after? So this is what I'm trying to. Okay, it's before. Okay, that's answered a lot of questions that I was going to ask.
So we were at the O2, but we weren't inside.
Yeah, because that would have been jokes. If Mark was just down there, you lot were in your seats. Mark texts you, "We've got and you man just run down, and there's some fucking Chariots of Fire playing."
No. So we're all in.
Fair enough.
That's basically where we stayed, right?
Yeah.
So, and then we were like, right, we're gonna refresh one more time. If we don't get it, we don't fucking get it, right? We don't fucking get it, cool. So we had another pint, get a few fucking shots in, right? Because so for us personally, we didn't give a shit about the first act because we didn't know who it was. Linkin Park were coming on at 20 to 9.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, 20 to 9. Right, so we come into we're like halfway through like our last pint before we're like, right, we're gonna go in a minute and like whatever, go our own ways, whatever. Mark, out of nowhere, right, looks at his phone and goes, I've got a fucking standing ticket in my basket. Right? But now, bearing in mind, we've all said that we're stopping, right? Like, we're not, like, doing this anymore. 5 seconds later, Joe's like, I've got a standing ticket in my basket. So we fucking buy them, right? We've got fucking... And we're like, oh my God, we got fucking standing tickets. So, like, we can all fucking go standing. Me and Joe are like, we need to get rid of these fucking tickets. But now it was so late, we couldn't fucking sell our tickets online.
I was going to ask, there's no shot you sold your tickets.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're like, fuck, like, we need to go, like, out the front and try and sell these tickets to people. Fucking loads of other people doing the same fucking thing we were doing. We're like, fucking hell, man, like, we can't fucking sell them. So bearing in mind, at this point, we've paid 210 quid, basically, right, for 2 tickets each. Right? We're like, but, right, because it's Linkin Park, we were like, it's whatever, right? But we didn't want the seats to go to waste. So I'm like racking my head. I'm like, right, we need to ring people who are near enough to get here. Because by this point, Linkin Park were coming on in like 20 minutes and we still weren't in the arena yet, right? Yeah. So I ring Mike, Silly Plonker.
Wait, this is why he was piping up. He came.
Yeah.
You bastard. Okay.
Right. So I'm like, Mike, man, like, are you busy right now? And you couldn't have timed it any better. He goes, no. He goes, no, I've just been to the gym. I've just had dinner and I've just had a shower. Why? What's up? I said, how quick can you get to the O2?
Mate, it's like he was ready. It's like he got ready crazy, for it.
Right? And I'm like, how quick can you get to the O2? And he's like, I can get a lift like right now. I'm like, get a fucking lift. There's a seat here for you at Linkin Park. You want to go? He gets ready, and I'm like, right, we got one more to do. So I ring up Dodie because I'm like, Dodie lives close. He might want to. Now, bearing in mind, right, Dodie is famous for being late. Right, this guy is late for everything. Right?
Dodie was
no chill.
very late. Yeah,
Even this guy, right? Right. I'm like, Dodie, man, what are you doing? Nothing. Why? I'm like, right, get on a fucking bus, get to the O2, fucking free ticket to see Linkin Park. And he basically made it there in time. So we all saw Linkin Park.
Like the level Linkin Park is. Like when Linkin Park are involved, it don't matter. Like
yeah. So it's fucking crazy. So we get in, put our jackets in the cloakroom. Mike sending in a picture from the seat that we'd given him
with Dodie.
Because it got to the point where me and Joe were like, look, like realistically, we're not gonna fucking make money from these. Like we're just gonna take the loss. But it's Linkin Park. But as long as people who want to see them are using the seats, who are friends, like it's whatever in it, right?
Yeah, that's your next few beers paid for in advance. It's just like, listen, remember that time, Linkin Park.
The fuck you want to do, yeah.
See you,
right?
Yeah. Run me your money.
So,
I'm joking.
And so they start. They're playing the bangers. So for me personally, like I've always had a really like deep connection like with music. The first Linkin Park album I ever bought was Hybrid Theory. It was the first album I ever bought. Period. I saved up pocket money to get it. It meant a lot to me, that album.
Yeah.
So being able to see them.
What songs were on Hybrid Theory? Just because, like,
in the end, Points of Authority, Crawling.
Yeah, I've heard Crawling. I've heard In the End. Everyone's heard In the End. Yeah.
The bangers, right?
Yeah.
Be able to see them live, and obviously, rest in peace, Chester Bennington, man. Like, what a guy. Like, there was a lot of controversy surrounding the new female singer, which was, by the way, if you're a Linkin Park fan and you were on that train, you're a fucking weird cunt.
Do you think that controversy was because she was a female singer? Just throwing
No. Because they basically felt that everyone was like, oh, you'll never be able to replace Chester, which is true.
That's valid. Right? That's fair. Just don't come then. Like, don't be a dick.
Right?
Yeah.
They won't. But it felt like she wasn't trying to live up to anything. Like she was trying to pay like respect.
For a lot of people, this was more than just a concert. It was very sentimental.
Yeah, it was.
It's like almost like a tribute, like in a way. It's all his
literally.
Songs that he was on. Yeah.
Yeah. So and like there are a lot of times where they basically just left the crowd to like sing, and it was fucking beautiful.
I'm getting goosebumps now. I'm not gonna lie.
It was absolutely fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Like there were so many songs that I like just like meant so much to me and everyone else around growing up. Like, so it's really funny. So where we got in quite late, we were like right at the back, managed to like mosh pit our way basically to the fucking front. Right?
Fucking meat shield.
Mate, I'm not joking. I ended up like 2 rows from the front after being like at the back.
I saw from your photos and videos, it was like,
it was fucking crazy.
That went far away at all.
It was fucking great, man. It was fucking great. And then, they played Breaking the Habit, one of my favorite songs. I cried my eyes out when they played it. It's a beautiful song. It just means a lot to me. And they were fucking incredible. I'm going to talk about this. I know people get like, I took one of the sickest photos I've ever taken in my life, where I was so fucking close. I got this sick photo, right? And I'm like, cool. Like, I'm going to post it because it's a good fucking photo. And it popped the fuck off, man. It popped off. Everyone's like, yeah, that's fucking sick. Where is it? Let me pull it up.
Was it car? Yeah. Was it more car or driver?
4,500 likes.
Was it more car or driver?
Oh no, it was definitely me. Like it was cold picture.
No, the driver in. That's what I'm saying. Famous Mr. Av. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, like it was just a fucking amazing gig. Amazing. I remember coming out of the gig and just like I'd felt like I'd ticked off like a bucket list moment.
That was it was a real experience, a real like immersion into like something.
Yeah, for definite. Because so I don't know if I told you before. So years and years ago, I was on a holiday with my ex. We were in Nice, France, and one of my customers who works for the NHS texted me while I was away and said, "I've got free tickets for Linkin Park tonight.
I think you told me, and you really you regretted not being able to go, sort of thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
If you were able to, you would have, but you couldn't, so you didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, and then 2 gigs later is when he killed himself.
Yeah, I remember you told me. Yeah.
And I've regretted it all my life that I've never got to see them play
with Chester. So, yeah.
Yeah. But so even seeing them without Chester, because I feel like now going forward, as they release new music, they'll slowly start phasing out more of the sort of like obscure songs that aren't like the hits.
Yeah.
So being able to see them played live with people who were on the same sort of wavelength was just like it honestly, it was like bucket list for me. It was fucking amazing. Being able to be there standing, mosh pitting with everyone, like, and you know what? Everyone was just having such a good time. Everyone just had this like smile on their face. Everywhere you looked, everyone was fucking smiling. It was so fucking good.
I'm glad
and they definitely sounded just as I would expect them to.
There was no disappointment. There was no
Yeah, it was fucking great, man. It was so good. Like I said, even like the lead up, like just hanging out with Mark and Joe in the beer garden, was fucking great. Fucking great. It was fucking amazing. Unfortunately, so we were planning on going to Paris to see them in November, but I unfortunately didn't get tickets for that, sadly. But yeah, it was fucking great. It was such a good day.
Did you get any? Did you get any merch? Hoodie, t-shirt, tote bag? I'm trying to think of all the stuff they do.
So this is another reason why it was really good, right? So in the O2, so bear in mind, I'd got there quite early. I'd got there 2.5, 3 hours early. I've been to a lot of gigs at the O2 because obviously I live around the corner.
Yeah.
I've never seen it that busy that early, right?
Yeah.
Outside they have like the merch vans.
Oh yeah.
The queue's fucking obscene. I've never seen.
I vaguely remember a message you put in a group chat with me, you and Joe, saying that the queues were like crazy so early. Yeah.
So if you have a seated ticket, there are merch stands inside the arena.
Yeah.
Like on the upper floors, right? So I'm like, cool, it's fine, I'll get them there. Didn't occur to me when we got the standing tickets that I'm like, fucking hell, I'm not going to be able to get anything. And like by the time we get out, there's going to be nothing left.
Yeah.
So we did. So we got out. Oh no, I think Damn it. No, it's upstairs. I can't show you it. But then we come out, and I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna queue up, and like just try. And I got the fucking I got the t-shirt I wanted, the tour t-shirt. It was sick. So I was I was very good. Very good.
Remind me what other cities. So I know you said obviously you went to the one in the O2 in London. Paris was one you wanted to go to, but couldn't get tickets. Where else are they touring?
So Paris is a new one. So originally they were only
6.
So bear in mind, tickets only came on sale 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you said and then the turnaround for tickets to the actual concert, but the fact that people were still on
which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What's the tour called? New World, I think.
Yeah. Because I want to say there was one in Korea or Japan? I can't remember.
So they only announced 6 gigs worldwide. Right. Their first fucking shows in fucking years, right? Was Los Angeles, New York, Hamburg, London, Seoul, and Bogota.
When's the one in
6 shows worldwide?
When's the one in Hamburg?
No, it's been and gone.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, so 6 shows worldwide. That's it. That's all they announced with 2 weeks' notice.
Yeah.
Right, which is why like everyone was like fucking going crazy.
Mind blown, that it was such short notice for Linkin Park. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then so it was really funny so out in this beer garden in Wetherspoons, they have the big like bottle bins.
Yeah.
This waitress, man, you could tell she was sick of her shit. Right? So Mark was sat facing
Wetherspoons. I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Mark was sat facing outwards, and the bottle bin was on the right. I sat opposite him, so I didn't know the bottle bin was behind me.
Oh no.
She's just fucking throwing bottles in, bruv. Scared the shit out of everyone. Right. But she's not like placing them. She's like
dashing them. So like, when we do, but when we're at work, when we're putting, sometimes I'll lift up the whole bottle bin because I'm one of the only few that's like, Heno enough to fucking pick you up, and it'll make a bit of a smash, and then that's it. But even then, that's out back, right? And if all the doors are open, if it's hot, you can hear it. But then it's only for a second. But you're telling me she's there like yeeting bottles,
just dashing, yeah. And then there was a party of 3 sat next to us. And I kept jumping. I was like, this gives me like Vietnam fucking flashbacks, man. Like, she used to fucking
bang, yeah. She's throwing like Molotovs and shit. Like, you know, the bottles of the fucking
mate, she was dashing them. Like, and it wasn't like a massive like bottle bin. It was maybe like, I mean,
how wide? How wide?
Right. It was maybe like like the width of this camera by about maybe like the depth of this camera. So it wasn't big. And she's like fucking dashing them in, bro. Right? And it's not like behind a thing. Like it's in there. Like it's surrounded by people.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, bro, it's like the world's worst fucking terrorist attack. Like fucking like every 5 seconds. And I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And then, to make it even better, I'm not going to show you because it fucking hurts. Fucking lost part of my tooth that night as well.
How the fuck it? What? Unrelated to this waitress? Like.
No, I bit into a chicken wrap from Wetherspoons and I felt my tooth fucking crunch.
The one with the sweet chili.
Yeah, gone.
Nah, that's a fucking... Mate, I've had that once, never again. Fucking the worst thing. Mate, from then onwards, it was halloumi wrap or nothing. That chicken one? Nah, man. That chicken ain't even clucking. That's like... Mate, that's with fucking Chris Evans in the ice. Like, that's fucking... that chicken is done.
Yeah, no. So I spent £210 a ticket, lost part of my tooth.
I thought you were going to say in Wetherspoons.
Right? Yeah, right. Got fucking... Oh, mate, you might as well, because the Wetherspoons in the O2 is basically like an airport Wetherspoons.
Oh, yeah, it would be. Like, anywhere where it's like, listen, there's a Wetherspoons here, but that's not the main point of it. Like, airport is obviously the main reason you're there. Concert, arena, like, football stadium, beer prices. Like, it's all like, you know they can do it because you're not allowed to bring your own shit in, obviously.
But do you know what the thing is? It's not like... It's not even that, like... It's not even that the money was the problem, because like it wasn't.
Oh, you pay it like because you have to. Like if it's an experience, like
yeah. But it was just such a good time. So obviously, like I'd not seen Mark since Madrid, so it was really cool to catch up with him. Shout out Mark as well, by the way. So do you remember from the last episode where I quickly jumped off cam because I tried to get tickets for a show that I had notifications for?
Yeah.
So fast forward to after that podcast.
Well, I'm listening there, but they're trying to. They're trying to get me to come pub. You
bastards. Nice.
Yeah, fuck off, man. I'll be
so fast forward to after that podcast, I messaged Mark and was like, "Oh, like, are you trying to get Motionless and White tickets too?" And he's like, "Yeah." So basically, I had notifications on for like a good 3-4 months, and no one was selling tickets. So I thought, are you taking a selfie?
I'm just showing him what I'm doing, so he knows I'm not airing him, innit? Go on, continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you weren't sharing the source in terms of how to get the tickets, and Mark wanted to know the source, but Mark was the one that came clutch at the end.
Yeah, so we had these notifications set up, whatever, and I'm like, oh, cool. Like, you going in with anyone? He's like, no, I'm gonna go on my own. I was like, well, like, change your fucking notifications for 2 tickets. So he managed to get the tickets. So shout out Mark, which definitely confirms I will not be at EUIC that weekend because they're playing on the Saturday night of EUIC.
I guess unless Joe's going with you, I'll have to run the Alien Castle then. You
know? No, he's not. But so yeah, the plan will be go watch the gig and then probably come straight out with you guys after.
Beers.
Yeah. Oh mate, there's gonna be so many fucking beers. There's gonna be so many beers. I'll probably meet him early because. So from McCrelly, he said he's already got the weekend off at EUIC anyway. He's going to be in London regardless. But yeah, on the Saturday night we're going to be at a gig until it finishes, and then we'll head back, come meet up. But like I can't miss this band. They're fucking sick. They haven't played in England for fucking years.
Did you see them last time they were in England? I'm trying to remember because when we went to watch the Sidemen game, I remember you telling me that there was about some of the concerts you've been to. I can't remember if Motionless in White was one of them.
No. So I've never seen Motionless in White, but that's the band that we are going to see.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like when you say they haven't performed in the UK. I couldn't remember if you said you were there like last time they performed.
No. I've never seen them before, which is why I really wanted to see them.
Yeah.
Which is fair works because I've already said multiple times, like I wasn't going to buy a spectator ticket for for UIC. I was only going to buy a competitor's ticket if we were going to compete in Unite.
Yeah, you remember saying.
But Vince is away for his birthday, so we're not going to be able to compete in Unite anyway.
Oh, mate, if it was Vince's birthday that weekend, think of all the shot, mate. Your till's going mad. Fucking ching.
Yeah, sadly not. But yeah, so obviously we'll still do the Thursday, Friday night in the LA.
Of course. I think we should have a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. From a business perspective, that sounds great. And see you.
Yeah. Are you opening a bottle of sours?
No, wait. Quack redeemed a shot. Like, we have to do it, and I want to use this shot glass. That's the double one.
I don't have a shot.
Well, Quack redeems one. I was just getting it ready. You can keep talking.
Well, you got to do two then. Those are the rules.
But this is a double shot.
And you got to have two doubles. Listen, I don't make the rules.
No, you've just made up the rules.
No. It's in the handbook, isn't it?
What handbook?
The HR, isn't it? The HR handbook.
What, Joe? Where we put our holiday through?
Yeah, legit. So that's basically my EUIC weekend side. So we'll go watch them in Brixton. But by the time we get back to Canary Wharf, it's gonna be like midnight, so it'll be like electric shuffle time by that point.
Yeah,
I'd imagine.
Canary Wharf
turn
time.
Up, and then a little bit of
Sam's Chicken.
A little bit of a Sunday sesh in Munich Cricket Club, maybe.
When Sam's Chicken.
When
Sam's Chicken? Yeah.
Sam's Chicken will be
breakfast. Breakfast.
Thursday, Friday night.
Yeah, I'll buy enough so I have some for breakfast the next morning.
Yeah, let's go.
When I was there last time, I said I'm getting my cousin some, mate. I scranned that. More. I got sent. It's just half a pint of sours in this shot glass.
Yeah, no, man. Like I said, I've had a good week.
I'm glad.
Yeah, we're all booked in for Marbella. We're all going to Marbella in November. For Pokémon event. What's that piece for?
I don't know. I was listening.
Oh, you still haven't asked, have you?
He can't. No, he can't. It's a podcast. We're talking. We can't just be staring. People on WhatsApp. Fuck, I said WhatsApp. Spotify, because I've got WhatsApp open. Spotify, like, what the hell? These are fucking.
We're going to Marbella in November for the Global Wild Area event.
I might just go, I might just not say I'm like, all right, I'm off. Like, I'm going to play the event. Like, have fun. And I'm just on a plane. I'm like, I didn't say where. I didn't lie in it. I'm just there. Later, Man's off ski. Come on.
So we're all booked in for that. There's 12 of us getting on the same flight. It's gonna be lit. Fuck it, mate. Gatwick Airport beers at 6 a.m. I'm gonna fucking hit with 12 of us, man.
Fucking Gatwick.
Yeah.
Wait, are they the ones? They've got the brew dog.
Yeah. The one that we went to. Yeah.
Just get the wings in, not the wing man.
Yeah.
Actually, just all small wings.
Mate, you need to fucking grow a pair. Just asking it.
This is worth embarrassing me. It's just worth a friend, isn't it? Like she's.
Yeah.
No, to be fair, it would have been a good day.
That's
today.
fine. That's fine.
Just go. It would have been a good day.
Mate, just do what you did for Lanzarote. Just say Josh has this really good idea, right?
Yeah, I'll just be like, Josh is going through it. No, Josh is going for a hard time. That was it.
yeah, Josh is going through a really shit time.
Yeah,
I need to be there.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Man, I'm drinking this shot, man. Where's your shot? Also, unrelated, we had a pub quiz every Thursday last night, 8 o'clock. One of the questions, so in previous weeks, questions have been in modern slang or urban, like, what does gyap mean? Right? An actual question, by the way. Last night's one was, what is the definition of a back shot? And then there were 4 options. It was like, one's like, I can't remember. One of them was something. Second one, a type of hairstyle. The third one was like a photograph, and then the fourth one, and the way Jason said it was fucking weird. It was just like a sexual position, like an actual pub quiz question. What is a back shot? And then I just go, Jason knows all about those fucking back shots and bell ends. But yeah, actual pub question.
Mate, that's what kind of pub? Mind you, you're like a student bar, aren't you?
I mean, it was the first night students were like back because like freshers has started. But mate, in previous weeks, it's been all sorts of weird questions. It's been like, who's the mayor of London? What's a gyat? Like, who knows these things?
It's the fact you compared those two questions as weird.
Yeah, Sadiq
crazy.
I know the mayor of London. Sadiq, he got gyat. So the amount of people that said Keir Starmer and like so many people, Boris Johnson. Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you so uneducated? Yeah. But right, I'm doing this shot. Not a back one, but a red one.
Back shots and bell ends.
I can't remember the last time I done a double shot. Hey, this is a fucking half pint. Look
right now,
man.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. Fucking hell, bro. That took you fucking ages to drink. What? What's that look for?
So I'm just there's something on my screen. Mate,
was you just farting? So you just did?
No.
Did you do that so you could fart?
No.
You sure?
I don't want to shit myself.
I thought you were leaning forward so you could like.
I don't want to shit myself. I don't want to shit. But did I tell you the time I shit myself?
Which time?
No, like recently.
Yeah.
Even bullied.
That is a madness, by the way. That is a madness. Wait. Hang on. Pause. Time out. As in, you mean like you actually like shit yourself, or like, or like you farted hard enough that it felt like you were going to?
I farted. It was a risk, and my mum always said you got to take these risks, son, because if you don't take risks, you won't get rewards. And we got a big reward.
Oh shit.
Yeah, shit, it was smeared. I didn't know at the time. I was going out to listen because this new the bonus where with the paid ticket you can get 150 gifts from stops. That was worth shitting myself apparently. So I went and got all the gifts. I come back and yeah, it was this season. We really maxed out in our pants, and I went back, went to the toilet, and it was just there. Not just now, no. It was there. And I said to Eva, he was like, "Where you been?" And I'm like, "I've just shit myself." So I thought I had to tell
Wait. Hang on. I have some questions. You're telling me you shit yourself and you didn't know?
I didn't know until I got back. It was like wet.
Are you trying to tell me that your shit don't stink? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, but it was like wet and probably like submerged in between my cheeks. That's not what you wanted to hear. Mate, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Hold that pussy. Oh, come on. He's gone, chat, mate. He's gone to check his. He's gone to man's in a bit, Josh, yeah? We'll round this one up because I know Josh has got Unite practice at some point. Guys, it's been your
actually... Mate,
I Boozy, right? Episode 49.
Right, I want you to know, we're 49 episodes in, and that might be the worst thing we've ever said on this entire podcast.
I don't know. I said the first episode was quite.
No. Guys,
rewatch the first episode.
No, but I don't understand how you didn't know, because I would like to think that I would know if I shit myself.
It just happened, didn't it? And if you don't know, now you know. It was one of them ones.
It was a thought.
Yeah, no, I just listen. There's a song that like I listen to like ironically. Now I can't listen to it unironically. It's like it's a song. It's like thought I farted but I shit, and now I relate to it because it's like yeah, man. And it's like the song.
Throwing up gang signs.
You know, the lyrics are just like, I thought I farted but I shit. Now it's squishy when I sit. And then he's like, I got poop up in my crack and a little on my sack. Thought I farted, but I shit. I might put it on the playlist. Yeah, no, I fuck with it, man. I've been through some shit.
Literally. Wait. Hang on. So, did you walk home or get a bus home?
I was walking, man. No buses at 2 a.m.
2 a.m.?
I was out gifting, like grinding. Man was getting the spins in.
Wait. So, Sorry, this is a lot to process, man. Like,
I told you.
A lot to process.
I kind of just dropped it and didn't actually say what I was doing and why I was in a position.
but you didn't feel it like drop out like at all.
No, it wasn't solid. So I'd not long come back from Barcelona, hence the shot glass. So obviously we've just been eating. We've been eating like. Listen, the food was good. It was good food, but obviously like
it's rich.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, some rich food, poor stomach. Like it could only take so much. So that's when some of the farts started to feel a bit wet, a bit squelchy.
Literally and metaphorically speaking.
Mate, Peppa Pig's gonna have to get the boots out. We jump in muddy puddles. Got to back the boots up. Come on, hold that, fucking. Yeah, it was dirty, man. And I got back and it was like I wear like compression boxers just for like chafe and stuff.
It's probably for the best.
No, but I wear compression boxers, so it's not like your typical sort of like boxers where you got a bit of airway and breathing space where it's like fucking hell. They got like, so this is like where it's all compact down there to keep the old boy in place and everyone's doing their job. Like it's smeared, so it's like that's why I've not felt it, because it's not like I'm carrying around extra weight. I don't need any more to carry. It's smeared.
Wait, hang on. First of all, where did you buy these boxes from?
Amazon.
I want to see you review these boxes, right? I want to see
those ones in questions have gone. Like they've had to been sacrificed.
No. I want to see the best 5-star review for these fucking boxes that the internet has ever fucking seen.
Listen,
right?
guys, do you not remember
Mate, if that isn't a selling point, don't tell me what is, right? Imagine you go to one of these boxes. I shit myself and I didn't even know they were so compressed. So come on.
I just want to put it out there. When we did the Go Fest Madrid prep episode, everyone laughed at me when I said bring a spare pair of boxers, right? And I called out Mark for shitting himself, and now I've shit myself. And life comes at you fast is what we're going to end this episode on. Listen, life's a fucking bitch, man. Like, life comes at you fast sometimes, guys. Like, those of you watching live now, twitch.tv/ThomasYoung1997, listening back on Apple Podcast, Spotify, all of the relevant streaming platforms. Yeah, karma. What was it? Tay says karma is my boy, mate. Karma's no boyfriend.
Karma is my boyfriend.
Karma's a pussy, yo. That's what's happened there. But yeah, man. Honestly, you have to bring spare boxes, like wherever you go now, just in case. Like, listen, imagine what would have happened if, because this actually did happen. So I was walking back past a Weatherspoons, and it's Friday night, so there's a bully van outside waiting for shit to crack off, just so they're there. What if, like, I don't know, I'd got stopped by the police or something, and they want to search, man, and I end up in an ambulance, mate. That's one of my biggest fears, I need to sort myself out, because that's embarrassing as a grown adult.
Hang on.
Like, I'm just there, and they check, man, like, what you got there? Like, nothing. And like, oh, you're hiding something, because, some people balls their drugs or whatever. Like,
check his ass. No, don't do that.
Yeah, and I don't. I'm like, I've got tissue, man. Like, come on, let me wipe it first. Like, come on. But, like, that's the thing. Like, that's one of my fears. It's like, imagine it's like you get so drunk where you're in a hospital and have to, like, take your trousers off. You just shit yourself. Like,
shit your fan. Shit
yeah,
my short.
I'm getting frisked.
So, following Mark's suggestion in the chat, I couldn't help but do this. So, I've asked ChatGPT to write me a 5-star Amazon review for compression boxes that helped hide the fact I soiled myself.
Oh, Jesus.
Title, Lifesaver in a Crunch, 5 stars. I never thought I'd be writing a review for boxes, but here we are. These compression boxes have been truly game-changing for me. I had a little accident during a long drive. We've all been there, right? And I was panicking about how to handle it. These boxes not only provide amazing support and comfort, but also did an incredible job of keeping everything discreet. The material is breathable and snug, so I felt secure about feeling constricted. They helped master situation
Snug is an
until I can
understatement.
safely pull over and clean up. The moisture wickening technology is impressive too. Definitely made a difference. Recommend these boxes to anyone who needs a bit of extra confidence for those unpredictable moments in life. They're stylish, comfortable, and a true lifesaver. You won't regret it.
I regretted a
Look
lot.
at that. That is.
There was a lot of regrets to be had. Like, snug, like I was saying, is an understatement, man. It was like a fucking chocolate fudge cake was snuggling with my cheeks. Like, it's like I sat on a cake.
Oh, shut up, man.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
you know when they
nasty.
say you'd rather sit on a cake? Like, shat on a cake.
Yeah, why is that when John farted on my cake? Oh.
I'm cracking a Maggie open and we're rounding this up.
Oh, that is fucking funny.
Right.
Yeah, guys.
Fuck off, all of you. Nah, but go on, continue. I'll let you go.
Guys, that seems like the appropriate roundup to episode 49. Fucking hell, I'm dying. We will be back. Fucking hell. It's going to be October the 4th. We're going to be back. Same time next week.
It's episode 50. I should have saved shit myself for episode 50. But
episode 50
I guess
is
I have to do
crazy.
something crazy in the next week that's worse than shitting myself in public. That's the new one. What can I do that's
worse? What is worse?
Shitting and pissing. I mean, I'm not having Quack saying I'm Bruce Bug Trotter, by the way. Quack, we're gonna have words for that. That's I might even delete that. I'm joking, I won't. But no, I actually don't know what's worse than shitting yourself in public as a grown man playing Pokemon Go at 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's a long day for you. Wait, what? My question is, how did Eva react to this?
She laughed.
What? Just laughed.
Mate, she's laughed all the time. You know the time when I put the heat rub thing on my balls.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that's fucking. I can just imagine you stood in the shower. She just throw buckets of water at your ass crack.
No, I didn't. No, So at first, I got mate, I'm gonna be so late to the pub. I've got 13 minutes left to buy and get 1 free cocktails. I have to put these up, put some on a tab, right? I put got water, a few ice cubes, and a little bucket, and was teabagging the bucket like a teabag. And then I got in the bath to try and cool it all down, get rid of the heat, the pain. You know what I'm saying? The pain. You know, what's his name? Kid Cudi? Because, day and night, it's like, the pain is deep. That's mate, the pain was deep.
That you?
Yeah, that you, yeah. Deep heat was hurting me, mate. My balls were on fire. My defense, everything was terrified.
My balls are on fire.
Mate, Will Griggs, everyone was terrified. Defense, mate, I was fucked, mate.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end this episode here.
We should.
Episode 50 next week, Episode 50 is crazy.
That's a lot of episodes.
Crazy job.
So we always said being in a podcast that had 20 episodes put us in a minority of podcasts that keep going. So I wonder where we'll look it up in preparation for the 50th episode. Might come with some stats, might come with some statistics, and just see what having 50 episodes of a podcast puts us in terms of global minorities. But yeah, guys, it's been a good episode. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Josh has had a good week. I've had a shitty week.
Shitty week. Oh God, I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Hurts too
damn bad.
That hurts too damn good.
Thomas, you enjoy yourself at the pub, big man.
I shall. I need to tell Eva I'm going there as well. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That's the perfect time to do it. Babe, I'm just going pub. By the way, I'm going Marbella in November. See you later.
No, I'm going
then just go pub.
No, I'm going now. I'm going Marbella now. I'm going East Midlands. Yeah. There's no return flight for about another week afterwards. Yeah. So it's like I'm homeless for a week there, but at least I'm in the sun. But guys, we are gonna wrap this episode up there. Episode number 49. I booze you, myself Thomas, his self Joshua. yeah, Josh is doing his magician stuff again at the back end of the episode. Mate, I don't know what's happening now. I actually want to know. Like, I'm gonna Google it.
Just do it, innit?
I look a tip, man. I ain't doing that. I've already admitted to shitting myself. You're trying to fucking run me through the mud, like, of my own creation anymore.
Look, it's my love for the viewers.
So wait, if we do, I'm trying to think of other things. Wait. Guys, 49th episode.
Bro, that's crazy. What the hell?
What the hell was that? Right, guys, get the Maggies in, get the baggies in, and have a good rest of your Friday, wherever you are in the world. And we will see you guys next week, October the 4th. Be there or be square.